are you doing here? How'd you get here?
What are you doing here?
How'd you get what? How am I here? Are you?
Are we?
Me?
What?
We?
I don't know.
This? Wow.
What's happening?
That was really good. Hi, everybody. We made it. We're here. This is PAX Unplugged 2023 in beautiful Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. You should know us by now. I'm Lou. I'm Cheat Speak.
I'm Teresa Cereal, and behind the camera we have Justin Save the Baloney.
He's doing a great job already. We're gonna really be bringing you a ton of live stream content from this year's show in particular, and we thought what would be fun is if we haven't explored the show floor yet, so we figure come along for the ride. Why not explore it together?
Makes it more some fun.
Makes it it's a fun game to play at home because you're at home and we're here.
Yep.
I'm assuming.
I think they might not be at home.
They may. Yeah. I mean, if you're here,
They
say
could be
hi.
at work.
Or they could be at work. You could be elsewhere. There's other places besides home and work.
There's a lot of places. Oh boy.
There's a lot of stuff. So yeah, we haven't checked out the show floor yet. We've just gotten down here now. So we figure, come on along for the ride. Let's explore together. We're going to talk about things that we see, PAX Unplugged in general, all the good stuff, all the fun content you can expect all weekend long. Shall we begin?
Let's begin.
Follow along.
Let's
just head down the most populated hallway we can.
Oh, of course, because how else would you do it?
Big open spaces. Well, there will be big open spaces, and we'll get into
There's
it.
a claw machine.
Good old
Shiba's in
Pokemon.
No, it's Shiba's.
That's Tabletop Tycoon. So, for the uninitiated on the stream, because you never know, PAX Unplugged is a gaming convention that focuses very strictly on all those unplugged kind of things. Board games, tabletop games, stuff that doesn't need a power cord.
Usually,
hence the name. And so you get a lot of vendors and games and experiences that maybe don't get as much emphasis at the bigger shows like PAX East that we usually cover. So it's a great, refreshing change of pace if that sort of thing is what you're after.
We've got so much.
As we walk through the floor here, you're going to see behind us, and we'll probably loop back to that, is where most of the game vendors are. This general area is primarily game vendors, merch vendors, accessories, everything from major, Dungeons and Dragons-esque suppliers to tiny little, what I guess you'd consider indie developers of 1, 2, 3 person teams making their wares, board games, accessories, dice, card sleeves even.
Sleeves are a thing. Magic the Gathering has
card
a
games
big
are another
showing here usually. They'll typically be down in the free play area, which is on our left here. So the show floor is kind of divided in two for this. There's the free play area, which is open all day till midnight or 10 p.m. And then there is the demo/show floor, which is to our right, which is open until 6 p.m. each day. And there's lots of fun little stuff to do. Paint and Tank, you'll see right there, where they let you paint your own minis.
Great for
They provide literally everything, I'm pretty sure. So
wow.
That's great.
So you bring the figure, they bring the spice.
I think they even give you a figure.
They even give you the figure?
They even give you the figure.
Wow.
I have yet to get into a Paint and Take.
The dream come to life.
Yeah. On our left, we have some game demos for newer games. And then more vendors on the right.
All these accessories and wares, etc.
Shall we scooch this down this aisle?
Sure. And what's great is, one thing that I do like about Unplugged relative to something like East or West or whatever, even as we go through these more trafficked areas, it's about as busy as it's going to get. There's a lot more room. It's a much more sort of, it's not as high octane. Everyone's packed into tiny little spaces as something like East is. So there's a lot of room to breathe. There's a lot more room to kind of take it at your own pace. And with the kind of content you have here, you're able to do it kind of much more leisurely and see everything that there is very comfortably.
Right. It's a very chill atmosphere. I guess part of it you could attribute to board gamers being insane but also pretty chill. You know what I mean?
The vibe is very different.
Yes.
Yeah. And that is kind of by design, right? So we get into the middle of sort of the show floor proper here, and it's all the familiar sort of booth setups with, you know, people hawking their games and their accessories, and some familiar brands. You see, you know, Cyberpunk, Avatar.
The Avatar thing is actually
Pokemon.
very new this year. That was a Kickstarter last year. I got the package with all of my stuff in it in like March or April.
You ordered it, or you backed it?
I was a Kickstarter backer, so I got all the cool pre-order stuff.
Is it cool and fun and cool?
I haven't played it yet.
Well,
I have not had the opportunity to. Also, at PAX East, or PAX Unplugged, imagine that, there are pins, because Penny Arcade. I just saw like 4 different people selling Penny Arcade pins, and I'm like, ooh, let me take a peek-see.
PAX show has pins?
Who would have thunk?
I don't believe you.
It is wild to ascertain. Is that the word? Ascertain?
Worldview has been shattered. I'll never financially recover from this.
No, I never will.
That's a half joke, because it's very easy to.
Oh, I have easily spent like over $100 on pins at one show.
Like singular?
At singular show, I've spent over $100 on pins. Not on one pin. I never spend more than $20 on a single pin. But you can see how that would add up pretty quickly.
Chat's seen your pin boards, right? And your
for
backpacks
sure.
and things?
I mean, they can see it right now on my back.
There you go.
This is a very tiny selection of my pins right now. I have many, many more.
Oh, yeah, that's like
10 of 1,000.
That's nothing.
Not literally 1,000. I think I have like 400 pins right now. I have to count. Shall we go straight and then turn right?
Sure.
They got Mahjong? Yo.
Mahjong?
Mahjong. I played a lot of Mahjong with my family as a kid.
I don't know that I've ever played Mahjong.
It's fun. I like it. Look at the slimes. The slimes over there. The slimes.
Ooh.
I think we bought pins from this person before.
It's possible. A lot of the usual faces
Oh, yeah.
at these kinds of things.
I don't think I've heard of Q Workshop before, but that's fun. They've got, like, themed dice sets.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Licensed and whatnot. It is.
You would think.
You not guaranteed.
But
I guess.
honestly, you never really know.
Just keep it quiet. It's great though,
It's
because
not our problem.
it's real. We're gonna make it their problem. That's
Nah.
no one's.
No, we're not going to worry about it.
Sell them out. What's great? You sort of walk
Goose,
through here.
I see a Kickstarter goose. Oh my god, that means Kickstarter's here.
What's that?
There's a Kickstarter goose.
Oh my goodness.
Do you know what that means?
What does that mean?
That means I'm probably going to go on another goose hunt.
Uh-oh.
I did that at PAX
That was
East last year.
Yeah.
I think I just stole.
This year?
I stole
yeah, there's the
everything.
goose. I see the
And
goose.
I went on a goose hunt, and I think that's going to be the
Yeah,
plan
y'all remember the
again.
goose hunt?
Oh my god, they literally have a dump truck.
You get in a.
I want to get in the dumpster.
You want to get in the dumpster?
That's where I belong.
I can be with my people. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
right.
Oh, I love that. I love the dumpster.
It's
That's so good.
They're easy jokes, but they're reliable jokes.
They are. They are indeed. Self-deprecation gets you everywhere.
That's right. So the industry, as far as the kind of tabletop stuff goes, is so much deeper than you typically get to explore at the, let's say, bigger shows like East. So that's why, if you have any interest in this sort of thing at all, it's a great opportunity to dig deeper into something that maybe wouldn't get as much attention otherwise. And if you're like me, maybe you didn't have a whole lot of interest in it traditionally over time, but then you start coming to it, engaging with the show, seeing all these different vendors, digging into it a little bit, and you kind of find a new appreciation for it. So it's
For sure. And the nice thing that like Kickstarter does is like they make you go find the geese, and usually to get the stamp or whatever to get the pin, you have to play a demo. which is really cool for like discoverability and like helping promote their campaigns on Kickstarter. So
Exactly.
I like it a lot.
You get natural exposure to a lot of things that maybe you wouldn't have considered checking out otherwise.
Right. There have been a lot of times where I'd like be walking around and I wouldn't look twice at something, and then I'm on my goose hunt, and then I have to actually look at it. I'm like, wow, this is actually really freaking cool.
Yeah, it incentivizes discovery.
Yes.
Even more so than usual, because you can just walk around and find whatever you want, but it's a little more targeted.
Yes, for
I guess.
sure.
The busiest and the highlight continues to be the Pokemon Play Lab here.
I mean, the line is shorter than I expected it to be, I guess.
For now. It's that Friday crowd.
Yeah. Saturday's not going to be much better, to be fair.
And it looks like the same kind of setup as last year, where they basically give you a quick 10-15 minute demo of the trading card game. Go over all the basic mechanics.
And hopefully you get a new evolution at the end of it.
Oh, yeah, hopefully. And it's essentially scripted, too, where they put the deck in a certain order, so you play it through almost like a tutorial stage in a video game.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I think it's pretty cool. A pretty cool way to learn.
It's very clever.
What's this over here?
What's what?
Banana. Banana.
Oh.
That looks really
the
fucking
kitty
cute.
who lives in a banana.
It looks really cute.
See,
We're going to have to look for that later.
This is discoverability. That's what we're talking about.
I want to look at that later.
We're getting intrigued already.
Yes.
We continue.
WizKids! We talked to WizKids last year.
If you have questions, comments, thoughts, chat, obviously feel free to drop them in, and we'll address them as we go. But, you talk about the kind of more leisurely pace, too. Unplugged is a 3-day show, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, unlike East that moved to 4 days many years ago. And even then, at least from my perspective, you can see everything that Unplugged has to offer very comfortably in those 3 days.
I think so.
And you probably don't even need that much, honestly.
But then that's why there's the free play area, which is down here, where you can rent out a board game, play it with your friends that you brought along to the convention.
Which, let's go check that out.
Let's do it.
A major draw is that free play area where you can get your hands on so many of the things that are here, games that aren't, that you can go find later on. And because tabletop stuff kind of necessitates so much more space, it is naturally, again, a little more laid back. Yeah, it's very open. It's very kind of leisurely. Find a table. I mean, there's... Now, these are for minis specifically, but it's a little minis section.
Yeah.
There's also dedicated CCG area, collectible card games for Magic, for Pokemon, for things like that.
What's the new one called? The Locrora? The new Disney one.
Oh, God, I don't know.
I don't even know what it's called.
I should know these things.
Lorcana, maybe? I don't know. But anyway, that has a booth here, too. Actually, I saw it while we were walking around. I don't know how interested I am in giving Disney more money. But
I
guess I give Wizards of the Coast money, so whatever.
Best laid plans and all that. Way down on the left is the tournament area, where we've dabbled, frankly. We've done, Pokemon drafts, and probably there was a Magic
so those weren't
kind of
tourneys,
starter we did last time.
Those weren't tourneys. Those were just like events that you could do. Like all weekend long, there's going to be events where they hand you a pre-made deck, or they do a draft, and then you just kind of duke it out, and you get some prizes.
We like prizes.
Where?
We're just strolling.
Where's the game? Oh, I see it. I see the game library.
See,
It's
this is
shorter
the
than
fun
normal.
part of exploring and discovering it together. We have no idea.
No idea what you're going to get.
Train station. Trains are extremely cool, fun to think about, play with, and look at. This is the philosophy of the Train Gamers Association, a band of charming, attractive geniuses who run this space. I wonder who wrote that.
I think they just play train games.
It seems like it.
They just play train games.
I can appreciate infrastructure simulation. Ticket
Look at
to
all
Ride.
those train games. Oh, literally, like Ticket to Ride, 1856.
Games of that ilk.
Trains. Rail Yard Radio. I don't know what that
I like
one was.
that the one is just called Trains.
Oh, yes, trains.
It's very to the point. I'm going to make a card game that's just called Cards.
Yeah, that would sell well, I think.
Make a video game that's called Press Buttons.
Make a video game called Game.
We're going to start a game company that just gives everything it makes incredibly blunt titles.
I like it.
Here you go.
Okay. Tabletop
She's
Library.
gone. Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Nobody followed me.
We're going over here.
Hello. The other fun thing about Unplugged is if you want to find somebody to help you play the game or to play the game with you, they have cones. You can put up a cone, and somebody who is looking to play a game with you, or in general, will come up and say, hey, let me join ya. On the inside, they say LFT, looking for teacher, and that is when you're looking for somebody to teach you how to play the game you have because you don't know what the stink is going on.
So it doesn't stand for Let's Effin' Go.
Looking for group.
Let's Effin' Go.
Looking for group. Have you ever played a video game?
No. What are those? I'm in the wrong place. Okay.
Yeah, looking for group and looking for teacher. And there's a whole bunch of different games you can rent out.
It's very convenient.
Many copies of a lot of them
Yeah,
that they know are popular.
At how the game library works. You can see people sort of wandering in. They're all sorted alphabetically, so you can find something that piques your interest. You just sort of walk through the line and the flow here. Check it out with the desk at the end and just be nice and put it all back together and bring it back.
They make you they take your ID. They
do.
really want their games back.
And
you can't blame them for that, honestly.
not
These
in
are
the
expensive
slightest,
games.
Can't trust anyone anymore.
Nope.
So we'll be spending a fair bit of time here throughout the weekend, just trying different games, streaming them live for your enjoyment and ours. Probably.
Most likely.
And there's no shortage of
Did we lose it?
goodies to
I
enjoy.
Lost Wi-Fi. I lost Wi-Fi. I can't monitor shit like this.
It's a good problem to have where you have so many choices. And with so much of it sort of undiscovered and not on your radar, it's really, really hard to pick just one or two, which is why we'll be here throughout the weekend trying out a whole bunch of different things.
Yeah.
And then you can see there's a lot of room to play them.
Lots
There's a lot of room to play them.
activities.
There's a lot of room to play them.
No internet connection. What the heck? I can't monitor anything like this.
Probably a good, quarter or third of the entire hall here is free play setup and tables for the game library, which, again, you need. And I think they do a very good job of partitioning the space out and making it comfortable for everyone that wants to get their hands on something. Now, does the game library close at the same time as the show floor?
The game library closes with the convention itself at midnight. They want their games back at 11:45, I think, maybe midnight. But the game library closes at the same time as everything, so you can still be in the hall, not on the show floor, but in the hall and getting games and playing them until midnight if you want to.
That's a good distinction. The show floor itself, meaning the vendors that we walked through, the companies that are here, that show floor closes at 6. But the rest of the convention, meaning panels, meetup rooms, the game library, and the free play area, tournaments all open until midnight Friday and Saturday, and then everything closes when the show ends at 6 p.m. on Sunday. So this will get packed, especially once the show floor closes. So take advantage of it while you can, if you're here. I mean, if you're not, there's there's not a whole lot to worry about, right?
Not too much.
It's fun. So it is unplugged, and it is
Well, I saw some laptops out there, and I'm a little peeved about it.
mostly unplugged, unplugged-ish. Wireless. There's plugs, but there's no wires.
Who needs wires? We don't have any wires. No, that's not a wire. It's not a wire. There's no wires here.
Don't worry about it. No wires. Just like tuck it. Just run it under the costume.
Yeah, let me just have the microphone come out of my shirt up here. That'll totally work. All right.
I don't make the rules.
All right.
There's
what are
food taunting us too.
Yeah, there's
little
some
food vendors
food boothies. They've got salads and snacks. Look at that.
There you go. You want snacks? Want a muffin?
I want a muffin.
Classic snack muffin.
I love muffins.
There you go. Philly eats what?
Muffins.
Tell us, bored. Philly eats sandwiches. Philly eats wraps. Philly eats salads. This is the quality content you came for.
Oh, for sure. Do they know us? If they didn't come for this, what did they come for?
Off-screen shots of billboards and ads. Welcome to the party.
All right.
That'll make the highlight reel.
For sure.
So let's continue strolling here. Again, chat, chime in anytime with thoughts or comments or questions. If you've been
concerns,
critiques and feedback, get directed
Email
to
us.
a separate pile. That we
oh my gosh, we have special seating for
you can
media
leave
badges.
a complaint in the complaint box, but I'm not checking that.
Wait, I never noticed this before. Look at it.
What's that?
Is it med or media? It's yellow.
Medical badge.
No.
That's probably what that's.
Med. If it were medical, it'd be like blue, I think, right? Do we get our own special
I think
spot?
it did say medical badge on the tables.
Oh, well, okay. That's fair.
Wishful thinking.
No,
that
but
would be that on the show floor. That would be nice,
Yeah,
though.
because then we have somewhere we could play games and without having to worry about people walking through and everything like that if they don't want to be seen on camera,
Right.
So
because
I thought that was clever.
That's one thing that we are trying to do a little bit more of this year is live demos and content with the creators. Sometimes that's hard to do with their booths. Sometimes it's hard to do just sort of out in the middle of the space here. So private, like at PAX East where there's a separate interview room, you can set things up there. A lot of companies have their demos now out of the show floor and in different hotel suites. It would be nice.
This corner here.
It's magical.
It is indeed. I really kind of want to do a Doctor Who Commander thing, but I'm still torn.
Well, there's a lot of time to indulge.
He was telling me.
Magic. That's where the magic is. If you stand under it, you get a Black Lotus, I think.
For sure.
Yeah. We are gathering, that's true.
Guys.
We've all gathered. Oh,
Guys.
she's got something earmarked here. What do we have
Can we
here?
play this? I want to play it.
Maybe they have it in the
Yeah.
the library.
Yeah.
Make a note. We'll make a note.
That chat. Remind us.
A concerned ape made it.
Yeah.
I'd be concerned
Eats.
too.
I sure hope they do, says Miss Nephroptosis. They do, I think. I don't know.
Say that again?
Miss Nephroptosis says Philly eats. I sure hope they do.
The entire city is starving.
You hate to see it, truly.
Yeah. Because they just don't eat. It's by choice. It's not,
They just get it pumped right in.
it's not an unwitting decision. They are selecting
Lorcana is what it's called.
Fast eternally.
'Cause it's
Maybe-
it's over there.
We could check out some of the sort of ancillary stuff around the show floor too. There's panel rooms. There's like meetup areas. There's
All right, lead the way.
extra stuff. Where is it? Is the question.
I don't know. So I'm not telling you to lead the way.
Let's just have a stroll.
Have a stroll. Which side do we exit proper? That one?
That side,
Okay.
I believe,
Oh, look, it's a feeder closet.
wide open
It's wide open.
for those not in the loop. What is a feeder closet?
It's where they tie in their power. So it's like 5 cam locks that have 3-phase power, like, all that shit. I don't fucking know, man.
So not something you want open
No, you don't want that open.
to the public.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's only 600 amps.
600 amps.
Yeah.
That's-
Casual.
That would probably kill me.
Probably.
I'm no physicist, but lots
Break the rules and
Yeah, we're gonna break the rules. Lots power sound bad.
lots of power sound.
Lots
Justin went the one that has a
There you go.
tape on
Hi.
the end. Justin's gonna get got.
They were queued here at some point.
Yes, this was a queue floor. And now the floor is open, so they don't
Now
need
the
it.
floor's open, so it doesn't matter. There's the CCG zone for all your collectible card games in back of us.
Yeah.
Dedicated
TCG.
Lorcana is
You
what
said
it is.
CCG. It's TCG.
Well, it's the CCG zone. Collectible card game zone.
Trading card game.
I'm saying the area is labeled the CCG.
Oh.
Pokemon is the TCG.
But
there's
Magic
also
is
other
also a
TCGs.
TCG.
But they're called... I don't make the rules. That's what they called it. It's a CCG.
All right, well, whatever.
It's a new term.
All right.
Lorcana. Disney's trading card game. Do we check it out? Maybe we do.
I don't know. Maybe.
If there's viewer interest in it, we do it. That's the rule.
Okay. That's
So
fair.
you tell us, chat. Lead our
Oh, why did it lock me out?
lead our fragile selves throughout this journey of ours. So as it turns out, there's an entire convention center outside of that convention area.
Yeah. Who'd
And
thunk?
this is where you can access the rest of the show's content.
Downstairs.
Thankfully,
Has stuff.
listed very explicitly on the boards, right? So we're already here, and that's all the stuff in the show floor proper, the show floor proper. If we were to go downstairs, theaters for
Stuff.
panels and things. The Crab God Theater sounds delightful. Your RPG areas, LARPing, live action role play, rest areas, things like that, which we can explore if you so choose, but probably not a ton going on down there.
I imagine it's pretty chilly right now. And by chilly, I mean like literally not
Like burr, but
figuratively
also,
chilly.
but possibly also literally chilly because there's
Maybe
no
depending
traffic
on
down there.
Yeah.
Alrighty,
Where to?
we could check the merch booth is back this way, so we may as well.
Let's go look at the merch.
We love a good now.
I like merch.
PAX's branding in general has been. Did you
Try it again. Try it again.
do it again? Oh hey,
Oh hey.
hey, there you go. That's a good
What's
way to
up?
do
We're
it.
all here. How are you, Justin?
We did it.
So good.
So good. So good.
So good.
It almost works.
This is our hero shot. We just
This is
slow motion down the.
and Justin's like, fuck this.
He's not feeling. It only works. It only works if everyone does. Now we can.
Now
in
we
front
get
of
to
it.
walk ahead. Couple little extra
only-
little boothies out here too.
It only works if everyone plays along.
I think it was still fun.
Oh, it's very fun. Make no mistake.
They got pans. Oh, Foxtrot's here. Cool. Hell yeah. We like Foxtrot.
So for those who are keeping tabs on it as well. It seems that not only have they dropped the mask requirement, which I don't know that there was one last year.
There was.
But the vaccination, was there a vaccination requirement last year too?
No.
Okay. But there were wristbands for something.
Maybe that was vaccination and it was like optional.
Not anymore.
Nope. We're
truly back in the before times.
I wouldn't say truly, but we're
truly there.
We're pretty close to back to the before times.
At least as far as the mechanics of the show go.
Yes.
I have a feeling this is the merch line now.
Horrifying.
So if you didn't get here, Friday morning, 8 a.m., you're not getting your...
That is wild.
Appropriately sized jacket of choice.
Wow.
So maybe we'll give you maybe...
We'll look at that later.
Yeah, we're not going to...
That's a lot.
Torture Justin that much. Walking
Yeah,
through the hellhole that is. Let's get a little room here. Over here.
I'm breaking her.
Okay. Only good decisions
That's
here.
a capped line for something.
That is a capped line.
You know what? It might be for Matthew Mercer, honestly. That honestly might be the line for the story time.
It may well. So they do the Omegathon here as well. That sort of gauntlet of surprise games and things. I've always wondered if you get picked for it.
I think you have to apply.
You do have to apply?
I think so.
It's nice of them. They have extra printed signs for like late edition vendors who are not in the book, which was just outside. Hey, check out these.
Oh, I believe that. Okay.
Yeah. So that was
Want
nice.
an 85% genuine stool sample?
Excuse me?
I don't know if I want to show them.
What a curious piece of merch.
We're into the tiny spot now.
Good old throw burrito was over there.
Throw burrito, our friends did not like. They were very upset at that game.
Oh. Drinks with frenemies. You just... A fun title, and you just put testicles on any display, and people will come running in droves.
Choose 2 players to keep their blank pressed against one another every time they don't take one drink. Wow. Okay.
Now, when I said that there's a ton of room to move around here all the time, it wasn't like 100% true.
He lied to you.
But if nothing else, it really gives you a feel for the experience proper here.
It does indeed. A little claustrophobic, a lot of fun.
But there's so much great stuff. And again, the industry just runs so deep with unique and very independently produced content.
We talked about Expect-A-Lees at some point, right?
Oh, yeah.
Here you found it.
That was one that we earmarked. So this is PAX Rising then, yeah?
Maybe.
I believe it is.
I thought it was usually more central.
They do, or they had kind of earmarked it in the past with like a sign, but that's one that we did have on our list.
Okay,
it's definitely not Mini Metro on a board game. But no, we're gonna check it out, and hopefully that's one that we can show you guys
maybe
properly.
We can work our way back around to that.
What's that?
I said maybe we can work our way back around to that.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
for now, let's keep moving if we can.
Yeah, let's get out of this and over into this.
Let's leave one mess for another. Mushroom game!
A mushroom game.
Mushrooms. They look cute.
Do you love
I'm
good
intrigued.
mushrooms?
It looks like mushrooms but Catan. Or Catan but mushrooms.
Ample stuff to show.
ample things to rip off.
It's all very cool. It's almost not on the same scale as something like East, but you can feel a bit overwhelmed with, oh my god, where do I start?
For sure. There's a lot of
There's so
stuff.
much to take a look at.
Mini Mart.
Mini Mart. That looks like a fun one too. We're just making notes.
I just hit the iPad off of the microphone, and I am sorry,
Shovel
Justin.
Knight.
That could not have been pleasant. A miniatures board game.
See, look at all this brand integration.
If you thought you liked the video game, maybe they think you'll like the board
What
game.
a wonderful
too.
time it is. The Boba card game.
It looks cute.
Sabotage. Oh. There's two of them. No, they're the same thing.
It might be expansions.
It should come with boba.
Oh, for sure.
Because now I just want boba.
You can look at it. It's right here. Oh,
There
is
you
it
go.
like a Sushi Go-esque type game?
Ooh. That would be. Yeah, there is a base game. There's a matcha expansion pack.
Very cute.
Taste tea expansion. It is very, very cute. Maybe we'll put this on the list as well.
I think we should.
50% off the whole dang thing. Fun.
All right.
More. It's hot down here.
I know, it's getting
Long
spicy.
sleeves were a bad choice.
I think they were a good choice.
You think how many of these shows have we done? You'd think I'd know by now.
You would think. I don't know by now either. It's okay.
It was the walk from the hotel that I was more concerned about. I think
that's what really sways you. What are these? They look so
gotta
cute.
make these
Oh
shows
my
practical for ourselves
They're
too.
like tokens. Oh, they're cute.
Beautiful backpack.
Oh, they're really cute. I like shiny things.
Yeah.
I can and I will.
A lot of game compatibility you see on the board back there, so you can get accessories like this that you can apply to a bunch of different games that you play, not just one,
I love them.
which is honestly a good way to do it. It's a bang for your buck kind of deal.
I like that a lot.
That's fun.
That's really cute. I'm like a crow. Huh? Oh, so those were like little tokens for trading card games like Magic. They had like +1, -1 counters, treasure tokens. Just like little stuff that like you can modify the power or toughness of your creatures, and those will help you signify those modifications on a temporary basis.
Little tokens and counters with premium materials
They just might be.
or something like that.
Or something.
Okay. There's an entire hamburger house over there,
What?
right in front of you.
Oh, I see.
Bouncing burgers.
I understand now.
There's another. See, this stuff just flows like water. There's a game idea. Bouncing burgers. Bounce the burger, get points. Whoever bounces the burger most wins.
Do you get a burger?
But the burger fights back, so you can't just keep bouncing it.
Do you win a burger?
What?
Do you win a burger?
If you bounce it enough, then you get to eat it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's also been bouncing on the floor the whole time. So it's like, it's nasty patty at that point.
I mean, it's only as nasty as you think it is. All right.
Okay. Maybe one more scoop through the rest of the vendors here, and
Sure.
that'll work.
snippets overheard on the show floor. He's in.
Gotta assert yourself.
Every time I go to talk, Lou also goes to talk.
Alrighty.
And I can't hear him, and he can't hear me.
I cannot hear you. We can see we get separated.
And then there's just chaos.
And my hearing's bad as it is, so no dice. Well, I mean, a lot of dice, but
a lot of dice,
but no dice. So there you go, folks. That's a pretty in-depth look and exploration of the show floor at this year's PAX Unplugged. Discovering it as we discover it, and what better way to do it than among friends who haven't seen it yet themselves.
I don't think there is a better way.
There isn't. It was a rhetorical question. It's all good. Well, thanks for stopping in with us here for now. We're going to be with you all weekend long from the show floor, bringing you game library finds that we have. We're going to try to work with some of the vendors to do live demos of their own stuff that's on sale and available at the show, and all sorts of fun, engaging things.
Yeah,
that you're definitely going to want to watch and tune into constantly.
Yes. Every moment of your weekend. You thought you were going home? No, you're staying with us.
We're all you need, is what I'm getting at here.
Yes.
So we'll leave it there for now. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Again, keep it tuned here all weekend long on Twitch and YouTube. With us at Hypocritic GG, I'm Lou, I'm Cheatspeak.
I'm Teresa Cereal, and behind the camera we have Save the Baloney Justin.